What is going on, guys? My name is Tona, otherwise known as Tona FBA on my social media pages. In this video, I'm going to be giving you a full walkthrough on how to use Helium 10's follow-up automation tool to get you more reviews on your Amazon product pages. I've been a seven-figure seller for over 4 years now, selling on Amazon, Walmart, and a variety of other marketplaces. And I know firsthand how important reviews are for scaling a brand since I've been cold pitching it for brand rec clients, as well as building my own brand over the past year. I'll break down how this tool works, how much it costs, the best strategies, and how to properly use each part of this tool, and even some game-changing tricks that some gurus are probably not sharing online. Let's get into it. So this tool from the start is called the follow-up tool. It's always going to be at your header on Helium 10. I have a platinum account. I think everybody should have a platinum account because to start things off, you get so much value out of this. A lot of people don't realize, but if you click show all tools, there's so much stuff that you get access to. And this is all you need. You just need a platinum account. You'll have a discount, the link in the description below if you want to use it. But you get all of this access to learning modules. You get step-by-step video tutorials from the team themselves, in addition to stuff that I post. And then on top of that, you have analytical tools, listing optimization tools, product research tools, and so much more beyond that, such as keyword research, other learning hub stuff, and operation tools such as the email automation tool down here that we're going to be going through. So again, make sure you're on the platinum account. If you're going to be a private label seller, you're going to get access to more data and just more of these tools in general. Again, the discount below does give you access to the platinum at a 20 or 30% off code. I don't know exactly, but if you use it, thank you. But let's dive into the tool. Today's just going to be on the follow-up tool. So again, product reviews are so important for your launch, especially during that honeymoon period. That basically tells Amazon how trustworthy your product is. And within that algorithm, if you get a lot of reviews organically, this is going to skyrocket your rank and you are going to be shown to more customers. So your impressions are going to go up. And if your A+ content, your hero image, and everything else is dialed in, you're going to do way better in terms of a click-through rate. And then in conversion rate, as long as all of your other aspects of your product page, your bullets, your description, your A+ content, all of that, your store page is all dialed in. And if you can hit on the title and hit on the hero image first, you're going to get those clicks. And then conversions will come from all the other stuff and just the efficacy of your product, if it works, if it's easy to build, depending on what product it is, and pretty much all aspects of that. But again, I'm going to stop rambling and we're going to dive deeper into the tool itself. So the cool thing about the follow-up tool is it basically sends, and you can customize this in a variety of ways. It sends the customer an email after purchase, and you can change the date. You could set it from, I believe, 12 to 30 days after the purchase. An email basically saying, hey, can you leave us some feedback on the seller and the product or one or the other? And I'll show you how to do so. And this will hopefully get you more reviews. Now, granted, this can get you bad reviews, but if you have a good product and you're confident in your product and it's a good efficacious supplement, or if it's a good product that's easy to build and you are so convinced that it's better than your competition, you should be running these emails. Again, there's some ways like in the settings to set up blacklists. I'm not going to dive deep into this because it's going to show some personal info, but if you go in your settings, you could set up a blacklist so that it doesn't send these emails to customers that tried to refund or requested a refund for your product, because they're most likely going to give you a bad review because it showed up late or it showed damage or other multitude of reasons that Amazon screwed it up, or it could be simply a bad product. So again, make sure you have that blacklist turned off. It's in the settings tab, but today I'm going to show you kind of how it works from an order standpoint. And I don't care that I'm showing you stuff, but this is basically it. These are all the orders. It's going to show you how many messages you sent out from the dashboard. I did actually just start using this tool recently this month, and that's why you see no ratings because they haven't came through yet. But it's only been 200 requested, and since my product is a supplement, that might take a little bit of an opinion to leave a review on. Then maybe people want to take it for a month or two before they leave a review. Now, if you have something that someone's building or that someone can leave an actual opinion right away, you might see a higher number. So the cool thing about this is they have email templates and video guides for all of these. So make sure you go through these video guides that the company Helium 10 provides for you, because it's going to show you exactly step-by-step how to use this tool in addition to obviously what you're watching right now. So they might use it in different ways that I might use it and vice versa. So right here, what we're looking at is templates that they give us. I think I put in a custom one about a month ago, but you can do this email automation for packages that get delivered, for seller feedback, for product. You do it for anyone who's returned a product to see if you can get some feedback based on that. For me, I run a automation, which I'm going to show you guys email automations. I run one for product review and seller feedback. So sometimes you'll get seller feedback and they talk about the product. If it's a bad one, that's good because you can get that removed easily. If it's actually on the product, it might be a little bit harder to remove. There's some tools that exist and you can make some cases to get those removed. But again, it's very hard. Yes, seller feedback is also good for the algorithm. So make sure you're staying on top of that, checking every few weeks to make sure you can remove any bad feedback from the seller side. From the product side, there's not much you could do about it unless it actually goes against the terms of service for the buyer leaving feedback on product pages. And explain your reason, and hopefully they would remove it. But for me, let's talk about how my automation is set up. I have it set up so that once an order is placed, there's an automation that starts. It waits 21 days and then it requests a review and it sends an email. Again, like I believe it's something in here that basically states, thank you for your order of blank. Order ID is here. Your feedback is always appreciated. Please let us know about your shopping experience. Leave feedback here, and then this will bring you right to that page. You can click on this if you want, but I'm only recording this tab, so I'm not going to show you that. And then another contact us. This is great because you can get feedback through them messaging you if you want. But again, this is a great way. This is just a template that I made. You can also do seller feedback or product feedback. So this one's a good one. Again, you can customize this to your liking if you don't want it something like this. But pretty cool. You can customize these in a multitude of ways. More engaging. I personally think customers don't want to read a lot. So I just say, hey, we're looking for some feedback. Please leave it below. I keep it short and sweet. Same thing. You could do a product review or the seller review, sorry, right here. Or you could do both. But delivered, instructions, warranty. If you have a unique product that maybe is a hard good that requires that, you could do something like that. We actually post instructions in case they didn't get it in the package, but it should be in the package. But again, product ratings will show up here. Again, I don't have any product ratings to show you, so I'm not going to show you any of this, but email automation is as what it shows here. It waits 21 days and then it sends that email out to that person. So again, you can delete it, change it if you want. You could add filters to it. We go here. That's really cool. You can add specific discounts, so it only goes to people that might have gotten it with the discount. Usually those customers are happier and might actually be more willing to leave a review. You have it for specific SKUs or marketplaces or channels or product names. Again, I only have one SKU right now, but this is a great way to do things. You can also potentially even pitch this for pitch cold to brands if you do wholesale. It's a cool thing, but I think as a PL seller, this is the only thing you should be focusing on. But this is pretty much how it's set up. If you want to start a new automation, like I said, you can start from scratch. You can request a review. You could do it for returned orders. Personally, I'm just going for request a review. You can do refunded, returned, generic refunded, less than discount, yada, yada, yada. You could do your automation from scratch. But let's say, we want to do one here. This goes specifically to people that got it with a discount of less than 30%. You can delete this overall and just let it go to everyone. That's a good way to go about it. Or you can add another filter. This is just what the standard one is. Basically, this going out to anyone who bought the product with a discount that was less than 30%. Not sure why this is the actual, automated one that they have, but if we go back, I'm not going to say this. If we go back and we do an automation, we start from scratch. It starts at 20%. You can add a new action. You can say wait. I personally would wait longer if you have a product that is, more of a placebo effect or might take time for them to actually realize it works, such as a supplement. If it's something that's immediate and it's something like a gift or something they put together and it only takes a couple days to build, maybe just do it after a week when they're happy or when they're actually, actively engaged with their email a couple days after they get it. They're more likely probably to leave a review. So for me, I have it set to like 21. You can add an action and then you could send a mail and you could post in here what the one you have. So again, mine's just the seller feedback generic one. That's pretty much how you use this tool and how you can get reviews. And I'll probably make a follow-up video in a few months to see how many actual reviews I got from this. But again, if you have a product you believe in and you have a product that you know is going to get good reviews, just like people who use the Vine program. The Vine program is great, is right out the gate, or roughly 30 reviews out the gate, but you should only be doing it if you have a product you know your customer will love, because this can make or break your page. It can make or break your ASIN. And the worst thing you could do is get 1-star reviews because of a product just being simply bad, or being designed bad, or it's being misleading and the customer not liking it. So again, use this at your own discretion. This is a great tool. I think everybody should be using it, especially the members that are in my community, because I know you're making really good brands. You're doing really good hero images. You're doing really good products with great descriptions of what it does for the body or what it does for, for journals. Those are great gifts. I think anyone's happy to kind of receive a gift like that. So again, if you have a product that you really believe in, this is a tool you should be using. And if you're confused by any of these steps, again, they always have the learning follow-up in each individual stuff. So I'm going to click Don't Save here, but they have them for everything. You can even add your own templates in here. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. If you want to try this out, or if you don't have Helium, there's a discount below. That's pretty much it. If you want any other tutorials from Helium 10 tools or any features that I personally use in my private label or wholesale business, leave a recommendation below, and hopefully I can get a video out within the next few weeks when I see it. But thank you.